So hi guys, Bernhard from Tango
Yeah.
Racing in Vienna. I ended up in an IMSA race I didn't intend to do. So now I have to do it. I just did like 2 practice laps in the Ferrari GT after the last update. And I literally downloaded a setup before I grid it. I haven't done one single lap in this setup. Ow, ow, ow. And I have hurt my thumb early on today and it's hurting. So
need to follow car number 21 in the right column.
A lot of things which should not be like this. Yeah. Well, but my thumb is really hurting. You know how it happened?
No.
When I put on my shoes. I put in the laces and it made a snap and it really hurt it bad. I'm going to switch off this thing. And that's super stupid because I travel to Slovakia Ring tomorrow for 2 track days. And having a bad thumb on the right hand doing a track day high speed on the bike is a very stupid thing.
Well, good luck.
Alright, thank you. I do have to make a pit stop and take fuel, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But no tires. 45
No,
minutes
no,
is
no.
no tires, right? Yeah.
No tires.
So I set my pit stop. I hope to.
I think
Okay,
they will
Big G,
go
get
right
ready.
before the corner.
Sorry, they will?
They will start right now.
They do, yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed that.
Green.
Oh my. What was that for a move?
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line.
Doesn't look too good.
Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear
Left him too much space. Oh, okay, that's surprisingly clean.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
They are super early on the brakes. I don't know why. Not too many cars going here. But they need to have that early. Well, let's see. Lost the rear. It's very bad.
Car left. Still there.
Oh, it's not giving me any space.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Sorry.
Car right. Clear right.
That was a 4 times incident. Where was this a 4-time incident?
Yeah, they put that on.
Clear left.
Sorry, what did you say?
The incident didn't look that high.
Ah, yeah. Do you see damage on my car somewhere?
No.
Thanks.
Alright, Big G. Don't let this guy distract you.
Still have to get used to the setup.
Car left. Yellow flag. Caution. Hold your line. He's still there.
Oh my, why is this guy standing there? Whew.
Watcher behind as he cricks it. It's now 1.3 seconds. P8. The gap ahead is now 2.7 seconds. Alright, Big G. Our fuel window will open after 30 minutes. Should close at about 29 minutes.
Ooh, the guy behind you is fast.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, he's the number 3 driver.
No, I'm not going to put F up and fight for him. I think it's a guy who made a mistake before. I don't know where he's come from. Oh, is it a different one?
Qualified.
Ah, okay.
Tried to follow.
Yeah.
Time to get defensive, mate. left. Come on, Big G. Don't panic. We'll get him back. Every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here. Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. To track limits, please, Big G.
Ooh, I'm only allowed to have 17 incidents. I have to be careful.
I think if you get 17, you get a drive.
Okay. Come on!
Roger, closing the gap. It's now 1.9 seconds.
I seem to be faster than most of the guys behind, but Roger is still the same pace. It's a bit... Roja, I don't know. Alvaro. Roja. I lose the rear in the last corner here by acceleration.
Yeah, I saw that. Pretty loose.
Oh, another one.
E9. The Captain Roger behind is now 1.4.
Oh, this feels shitty.
Incident in Cabo Grande. It looks like Cardoso.
My front has the same issues.
Interestingly enough, so far I only notice it in the last turn, not in the others, like in the fast bendy ones there. Just in the last one.
Gap to Roger.
You're going to slow there.
10 seconds.
Speed is too low. Go downwards.
I took it super careful. Okay, I have to be just super careful here. Then it works. Too early on the brakes.
There's an incident in Lesmo 1. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Guy in front of you. Oh my god.
Almost is not enough. I need some guys in front of me to crash. I lose 50 air rating here. On this position.
Well, it's better than 150.
Haha, that's true. Well, it's not over yet. Ah, but the guy behind me gets a bit slower. Or I'm faster, I don't know.
No, you're slow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was watching the
Okay, Big G, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap in front is increasing, it's now 4.6. On your right.
I was about to say,
Okay, Big G,
you must have
the
to slow
halfway
down.
point. We think about 6.
No, he's a left car.
Yeah, but you got the chicane. Yeah, you
Ah. But I think he let the other car pass as well, like this, in front of me. Like overly careful or...
Roger is reading you in. The gap's now 2.4 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I have to be like featherweight and sugar coating here. Okay, I need to pit soon. Within 3 laps.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P8. Slower class car ahead. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. There's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Car left. Still there. Clear left. That was 146. 28. Behind is now 3.3 seconds. We're running on fumes, mate. Watch this lap, please, Big Jim. Slower class car ahead.
You were very lucky with the guys coming out of the pit.
I had a feeling that this is kind of behind. Diddy came very close to me.
Yes.
Yeah, but I saw somehow the responsibility on him on this one.
Yeah, I don't mean close by touching you, but by passing you.
Yeah, but it's a GT3 and it's a lapped one.
Yeah, but they can still slow you down a little.
Ah, okay.
2 litres remaining. The leader is pitting now.
It's like the tires are fun.
Mine?
Well, not only yours. Everybody.
I have to pit now. I don't know where to brake, I never practice pit here.
The car in front is pitting. Okay, Big G. There's a car exiting the pit. Heads up. 1 litre remaining.
Oh, this was
Pit
not
lane
too
speed
bad.
limit is 64
GT
kilometers
says
per hour.
30 liters, I take 33, just in case. Ah, why is this guy in front of me? I don't see shit! Fuck, this was difficult. Tires, numbers look good. 88.
Okay.
Who is this? Why is he in front of me?
There's a
That's
car
the left
approaching.
guy.
Stay behind the white line.
Ah, okay. Not a close car, huh?
Yes.
Well, at least pit stop went quite well. Don't see anything I could have done much better. No big problems.
Yeah, now
So-
avoid the slow DP in front of you.
You mean the Corvette?
Yes.
V9. The gap to Russia behind is now 3.0. Left side. Clear left.
He lifted again.
That's nice.
I fucked up the chicane,
Like always.
like always. Why is nobody making mistakes here? Did they actually practice for this race?
Yes, of course.
I'm the only one jumping in it, having no lap done with the setup.
Maybe the DP will kill someone. It's the same lap as it was.
Okay, Big G. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Ah, now we run into traffic here.
The gap to Russia behind is now 2.8 seconds. Slower class cars ahead. Car left, clear left. Yellow flag.
What was this? This was a GT, I think.
Yes, yes, before.
Left side. Clear left.
Well, at least one position.
Fuck! The GT3 crashed in front of him.
V8. That lap was at 146.
I don't care. Why?
Well, call yourself lucky.
Okay, Big G.
Oh,
You're
God,
approaching
it's
some
been
slow
lucky.
cars. These guys are fighting for position. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Don't think about lap times. Just hit each and every apex. Car right. To your right. left.
Oh.
Clear right.
Well, that's super friendly. Didn't expect that. If it was on purpose or...
He was probably afraid of you.
Why? I'm perfectly fine so far.
Yeah, but GT cars normally are pretty aggressive.
Ah, Rocha has lost some ground on me. Ah, that's good. Feel more comfortable like that.
Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
How long to go? 8 minutes, okay. Ah! Whew. I was checking how much everything I'm losing and almost going straight in the corner. Oh my, oh my. Oh, I almost went into the grass. This would have been a catastrophe.
Last lap was at 147.41. Gap to Gotcha behind is now 3.4 seconds. Okay, Big G, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Coming up on a slower class car. class car. Car left. Clear left. Come on, Big G. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. Car left. Clear left.
Oh, what's with Guillermo? He lost like 3 seconds or something. Ooh, this was too much. No, it was not too much. Phew.
Right side. Right side's clear. To go, 2 minutes. Slower class car ahead.
So it should be the last 2 laps.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Coming up on a slower car, 8th place.
Ah.
5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Left side. Still there. Clear left. One more lap to go.
Come on, make a mistake. Not me, him. Ah, well. Well, I survived P8. I mean, could have been worse, like you said. Still I lose 4 tire rating points, but given that I didn't do one single practice lap, jumped into a race with a setup I don't know, I think that's quite okay.
Yeah, you're quite lucky. We're really fast now.
Yeah.
Is now 1.8.
Oh, what happened here?
Out of fuel, out of fuel.
Oh, I made another position. Now it's only 30 R ratings I lose.
7th position. Okay, we're done.
But I still lost my 5.5. Anyway, oh my gosh. Whew. But
He was already out of fuel on the straight before the last corner.
oh gosh, I'm wet. I didn't make one big mistake. I mean, nothing. Like a couple
No,
of
you drove very consistent.
very small ones, but otherwise,
Only 147, the rest was 46
yeah.
and 145.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, this is what I call consistency.
Slow but consistent.
Yes, I'm good in going slow. Well, could have been worse. But I wanted safety rating for my Smurf account and not fighting with my main one. But well, it's always good to see that I can also race with my main account and it's decent. Even, especially if it's not even, if I didn't mean to run it without practice. That's okay. Ah, my. So, I'm not going to do a lot. I have to get up, well, not really early tomorrow, but I have to pack and travel to Slovakia for my track days. I do hope that my thumb will be a bit better than today. But if you
Okay.
like, I can do a few laps somewhere with something. Preferable GT at Monza.
I just joined a session on Zandvoort with Formula 3.
Oh my, that's fast.
I'm going to try to beat Rubens Barrichello.
Ah, he's in there as well?
Yeah, with his son, I think.
I don't see you as driver online.
That's weird.
I tell you, this switching doesn't work always correctly.
No, it seems not to work always.
I'm sorry?
No, it seems that way. This is the second time you joined a race with
Yeah.
your normal account.
And now I see you. What the hell?
Shit, they already left the session.
We still run there or we look for something else?
You can choose. Could be pretty fun. F3 on Zandvoort.
Well, okay. I think I'm too tired and my thumb is too hurting to do really fast F3 Sandford style, but I can try. In the tight corners I have to get out my finger because it's really hurting, so I'm a bit concerned. And Formula is quite heavy on the steering. Oh, let's see. Are you interested in? Would you be interested in running the next DGDM series based on the concept they described? So 100-minute race as a team.
Yeah, maybe.
It's basically like a mix between what we just did in the DGDM and the endurance races we do as teams. Because with Alberto, for example, the endurance races on North, the 4 hours, obviously are team races. And now it would be like a
28.7.
like 100-minute. What is this? It's not endurance. It's not sprint. Is there a name for that?
I don't know.
What kind of set? We load something from VRS.
I can share it with you.
Oh, I can download it. It's okay.
I use the race B set.
Okay. And what did you change?
Nothing. But
Ah.
you can take a fuel if you want.
I've got this already. Why would I take out fuel?
That's what you normally do.
No, it's completely untrue. Don't tell things like this. Give me a second, please. Just check if somebody is complaining in the stream also. Thanks, Fixit guy. Yeah, you know, I'm going, like William pointed out, I'm just going slow. And that's quite easy, going slow. Going 3 seconds faster would be tricky.
So by the way, the DGTM races won't have standing starts no more.
Yes, I know. They have a running like a introduction
I
lap.
just found out a trick.
What?
I just read on the forums you can map a button to the second clutch as a second clutch, and then in the .ini file you can change the slip of the clutch.
Into what?
Well, into any percentage you want, I guess. So you can hold the clutch and leave the neutral and just full gas and put it in first and go.
Yeah, so that's I guess a workaround for the dual clutch steering wheels where you start like that.
Yeah, I think so.
I deactivated all the assists for my clients practicing the Formula cars. Now I'm constantly stalling this thing.
Limit is 60 kilometers per hour. It exit is clear. Push now.
Oh my, Formula. stay in fourth here. Oh, this was wide. Thanks.
Flashing my lights, I know that.
Sorry?
I was flashing the lights, I know that.
Why?
A bit close.
Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Car is okay or not?
Just done at 132.2.
Don't copy my line through there. Go with your own. I think this thing has too much rear wing. It's way too stable here.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
This setup is too boring. I'm going to kill it.
Can you confirm you're okay? Please, Big G.
So I go with the other one. I have the other one as well. There is hardly any fuel in these cars anyway. There is no option to take something out.
Already looking to take out fuel. I see what you're doing.
Hi Berk, if you're still watching, I can't even remember what you're talking about. I was very much surprised about how respectful and careful everybody was driving. I'm used to something completely different. So, I can't remember. Do you remember GT3? It was difficult for me to pass. Berg wrote in the stream that he says sorry that he was because he was fighting with another GT3. Can't remember a situation.
Me neither.
I remember that I passed two GT3s close to each other, but I think everything was perfectly fine there. Didn't feel that I got like hold up unreasonable. Everything fine. Yes. No, that I'm sorry. So I say sorry. This is what I got used to. I do a lot of endurance multi-class racing, and for us, it's very common that when you kind of like make a pass towards a corner, so it's a kind of controlled dive bomb that I'm flashing beforehand to let you know that I'm going for the inside line and I'm going to. Well, it's always stupid to say dive bomb because dive bomb is always very negative. It's just like going for the inside line and let you know I will be next to you when we enter into the corner. Because if in the case that some guys they don't pay attention and they don't know that a faster class car is next to them and then just go for the race line and go to the apex, there's an accident. So it's quite common practice that you, if you pass a slower class car and you make like a controlled dive bomb going for the inside, you just flash once while I am passing, so you know that I have the intention to go for the inside line and that you know that I'm there. It's just like for your information, nothing else, completely neutral in its meaning. So sorry it bothered you. You're most welcome. I learned that in the beginning when I did endurance races and the faster guys coming lapping, they always flash, every one of them. They are giving a short flash and you know, okay, now they are coming for a pass. And I find it very helpful, especially if it's in a moment where it's like on the, on the edge where you can decide to go for the inside line and kind of dive bomb the corner, or you stay behind the car and wait for one more corner until you make a pass. And if you have a guy going for leaving the race line, going for the inside line and flash, then you can expect that they brake late and they go for the inside line, they commit to the corner, and then if somebody does it to me, I understand, okay, they now want the inside line and I leave a little bit more space, so they have their space, I have my space, and you avoid a tricky situation or an accident. So I find it quite helpful, and you understand what the other guy is up to. So, and I also, the situation when I do it, it's a bit different because I flash it when I'm leaving the race line and I'm beside of you. It's something else if somebody is like sticking on your rear and constantly flashing. This is like he's annoyed for something. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, so William.
Yes.
You are practicing. Oh, and I killed my car again. Not killed. I'm too stupid to get it going. You're still on the safe setup?
No.
No, come on, that's unfair.
How is that unfair?
Well, I wanted to have something different than you.
You can still change it. You can go back to the old one.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
You are still not really faster.
It was my first lap.
So excuses. Maybe we are not faster. You know what? My throttle foot is too sticky on my throttle. I can't be that smooth like I would like it to be, especially in these Formula cars. I was a bit too aggressive on the throttle there. It's more interesting, this setup.
Yeah, and it's definitely faster.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the base. The guy ahead's lap time is at 1:30.7. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the base. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the base.
Ah, lost it again.
We need to watch these track limits.
Hey, hey, hey. Ah, you P1.
Not yet.
P9.
No, no, I'm not. Are they doing it 28?
Alright, Big J.
Ah,
15 minutes
yes.
left. That's 15 minutes.
I think my car has damage.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Okay, I will try a few more laps, but I'm quite done actually. What did you do? I still 29.4 I see for your time.
Yes.
Didn't you say you have done a 28?
No. I thought I was going to be P1, but then I looked at the time of the guy in P1 and he was doing a 28. And I thought he did a 29.
So. Good night, Burke. You're welcome.
His exit's clear.
I think it's the first time that somebody get in touch and said sorry because I flashed the lights once and he thought he was holding me up. He's like, I mean, really friendly, but I almost consider it overly friendly, and especially it was not the situation that he was holding me up and it was not the meaning of the flash in the first place. But well, it's very nice of him. I would like to run Notchlife with this guy. Burke, if you still listen or if you rewatch this, if you're interested in running Notchlife in GT3, join us. We are there regularly. I'm happy to run a lap with you. That's my line! Fuck off! You're running a completely different line normally.
Ah, get a new line.
Sorry?
Just get a new line.
I was so surprised and shocked to see you on my line that I crashed my car.
I was about to say, where are you?
Lost it. I was planning to overtake you there. And then I couldn't do it because you were running my line. So far I didn't survive a single lap in this setup. I like it, but it makes a push and then crash.
Oh, never.
Well, me too. Me, yes. Look again.
I just put it in the wall.
Okay, Big G, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
At least I drive it like a real car. I'm a bit proud of myself. Thank you.
Holy shit! Almost my front wing gone.
This was not so close.
Oh, this close.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 131.1.
There's, by the way, a fantastic new version of Sanford yeah, for Air Factor. I bought it for some customers.
I saw it.
It's really good. Looks completely different with these new corners.
It is good.
Yeah.
You're now 2.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius. fastest lap today. You're now 1.9 seconds off the pace. That was 1:30.6. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
I have to stop. Everything is hurting. My thumb is hurting, my shoulder is hurting.
That was at 1:30.4.
And I have...
Your ego is hurting.
My ego is hurting. No, my ego is not hurting. But I have 2 track days ahead of me on the bike, and I need my shoulders and thumbs. I'm very concerned that I don't know. At the moment I couldn't really race on a track with my thumb. I hardly can ride it normally. So, can you believe it? When I put on my shoes, I still don't know how that happened. My laces are too long, and I tried to put them between my foot and my shoe, like, you know, put them in between. And while I was pushing down, it made like a knacks, a really bad sound. It was a very bad hurt. I don't understand what happened there. It's like my finger.
Sounds weird.
It sounded like my finger snapped in 2. Really bad. So, sorry guys if you guys are watching, but I'm done for today. My thumb is hurting, my shoulder is hurting, so I will call it a night. Thanks for watching. What are we going to do next? I'm not going to be online now a few days, William. So don't be surprised. I'm traveling to the Slovakia ring tomorrow, and then I spend 2 track days. I plan to return Friday night or Saturday. I'm probably online Friday night and Saturday night, and then I'm traveling to south of Austria, south of Styria on Sunday for a couple of days, and then I'm gone again. So not too much online time for me in the next week.
Well, there won't be any races anyway, so you won't miss anything.
For a moment I thought you were going to say you won't be missed. Nice, it came out another way.
But what did you think about the DGTM races? The new, how do you call it?
The new concept?
Yes.
To be honest, before that, I was 80 to 90% sure I'm not going to subscribe again, because I didn't like the format of the 2 sprint races and the behavior of some of the drivers. And also the consequences or non-consequences related with that. So that driver who repeatedly stand out by being very aggressive and causing accidents can compete till the very last race, and in some races fuck up the race for the majority of people. I was not too happy with that. And also with one of these big crashes like in Spa, the race is done. And not only the first or the second, because if you crash like that in the first race, you have to start last in the second longer race, and basically both races are gone due to something. It's not in your control. There's nothing you can do against this, and that's a bit I didn't like that. So the new concept, one longer race with the option of a full course yellow where they can restart, take out some of this stress or craziness.
Idiots.
Well, how they penalize and what they do with aggressive drivers repeatedly crashing, that's a completely different thing. We have to see. But the team event with the longer race, you know that normally I do the endurance races, so I'm more used to this. And I basically never do the sprint races. This was the first for me, the DGTM. So finishing there fourth as a team, thanks to you, to a big extent, it's quite a success, I think.
Well, I could have done it, not have done it on my own.
I think it was a good combination. You had a better pace, but I bring in a good consistency. So normally I finish somewhere.
Yeah, you just had a few races with a lot of bad luck. Like,
yeah.
Gilles Villeneuve.
Yeah, that was a shitty thing. But yeah. No, I think it was a good combination. And P4 is basically the best we could hope for. I mean, the first three are really, really fast. And for first season and first time racing together, well, together, like not together, but it was very good. But as I said, the sprint race concept, and the way they handled these aggressive drivers and incidents, I was not too happy with that. The new concept sounds a bit more promising to me. I like longer races, and if they have an idea of what to do if some stupid one is crashing the whole field, so you can actually restart it and you can still have the long race where your endurance and consistency will pay off in the end. I quite like that. I also like the team racing, which I got used to by now with the Nürburgring Endurance Championships and VVLN. So I would be perfectly fine to run with you as a team if you're interested. And we just have to figure out how to split up the stints, and this depends on strategy and tire change, and I don't know. Depends a lot on how much fuel they allow, so how many pit stops we have, and this will decide how the stints. So maybe it's 50-50, maybe one will drive 2/3 of the race, one will drive 1/3 of a race.
You will race one car.
Yes, you race one car.
I didn't understand that.
So, well, they wrote that
That's
it's
a bit short for that.
They wrote that it's a team event. And well, at least this is how I understood it. Maybe I'm mistaken and they do it like they did. But they said that the iRacing fair share rule is in place, and that only makes sense if you change drivers. Otherwise, there is no fair share. So that made me think that it is what I expect it to be, that two drivers are sharing one car, and they have to, during pit stop, they have to change tires maybe, but drivers.
Okay.
So we would register one team, Tango Racing, with one car, and we need two drivers per car. Maybe we can try to register more cars, but we have to pay for that. So and we need two drivers for that. So at the moment, I don't think we have enough. So I would go with 1 car, 2 drivers, and I think since Gary is basically out of the picture for now, and Alberto is only interested in Nordschleife, it's only you who is interested in different tracks, and I'm okay with that too. So we would have to share 1 car, and I guess that you're the faster one, you would do the quali and the first stint, then I would do the rest, or the second stint or the middle stint, and you do the rest. Depends on how we have to pit. So it would be
interesting.
That would be then actually a team event, like I thought initially the DGTM is, but I didn't know about this 2 cars, 1 driver per car thing they had, like team, like a Formula One team. So this is a true 2 team event, and we would share a car. So I think I would be fine with that. And by the concept, I prefer this over the old one, and I find it more appealing and more interesting. If they manage to deal with over-aggressive people in a way that is effective, that is to be seen.
Yeah,
but
you never know before the races.
Yeah, but if you're interested as well, at the moment, I consider to register a car.
Well, we can wait for some more news maybe.
Yeah. But the thing is, when registration opens, if we want to be in, we have to be fast, because especially in the beginning of the series, we cannot wait for a couple of days. Then the places are gone. But I guess they will publish more information before they open the registration. So, and then we will know for sure how they plan to do it. Anyway, I think there is going to be some time, because I think they have a summer break and the next one is starting in September or so.
Ah, that's perfect. A lot of time to think about it.
So, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Wish you good night.